Welcome to Transmissions Alt Mode, where we talk all news, comics, and media related to the Transformers. On this episode, we've got more guest announcements for upcoming conventions. New Earthspark episodes come out today, and the Transformers YouTube channel gets nostalgic with episodes from past Transformers cartoon series. Today is Friday, March 3rd, 2023, and this is episode 327, Transmissions Alt Mode.
Welcome to Transmissions Alt Mode, the podcast that's really enjoying all the new Transformers comics we have to talk about. Oh, wait, no, we don't have any new comics to talk about yet. Crap. I'm your host, Charles, aka Big C, and I'm joined by the excellent Transmissions team. Jeremy, aka Yakko.
Hey, how's it going?
And Daryl, the Cybertronian Beast.
What's up? Let's talk Transformers.
As always, we start off the show by thanking our Donatreons, those lovely people who support us on Patreon and PayPal. Thank you all so much for your continued support. We really appreciate it. Of course, if you would like to become a Donatreon, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. That's where you can sign up. Those donations help us keep the show going and help us keep the lights on, keep the hosting fees paid, all that good stuff. And we really appreciate it. This week we are welcoming a brand new Donatreon, Matthew, to the ranks. So Matthew, thank you so much for supporting us. We really appreciate it. And welcome to the fold. We hope you are having fun and enjoying the show. And please come up over to the Discord. If you haven't already, go to the Discord and hang out with us. We're all there. And, message us, tell us, let us know what you think of the show.
Yep.
Now, when you are a Donatron, you do get access to all our bonus content. And part of that is our bonus show, We Like Big Bots. That's done by Daryl and Dr. Pants. There are 10 episodes of We Like Big Bots out right now, so you can go watch them all. And they're all available from our Patreon page. We'll have a link in the show notes. So if you are a Donatron, you will have immediate access to all those episodes. And they're all video, so you can watch all the big bots in their big bot glory, visual glory. This week, we also had the next episode of our Transformers Live Play RPG podcast, Empire of Rust. So this is available to everyone on our free feed at transmissionspodcast.com/rust. And you can check out all the episodes there. We're up to episode 96. The Party Associate Will See You. And so you can listen to that one right now. And then next week, we'll have the bonus version of episode 97 that will be available to our Donatrons next week. So, because Empire of Rust is a bi-weekly show, but if you are a Donatron, you get access to that bonus uncut version a week early. So, look forward to that. Okay, let's move on and jump right into our media news for this week.
All right, and in media news this week, we have got some Beast Wars stuff to talk about. Oh boy. Good.
Yay!
Got me on the show because I am the biggest Beast Wars fan on the podcast. It is known. So
I think that's the other podcast, not this one.
Right, the toy show.
Yeah.
Biggest Beast Wars toy fan. Right. So Beast Wars Season 1, Episode 1, 2, and 3 are actually now available on the official Transformers YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel in general is really the main topic here that we were going to talk about because it's been quietly getting pretty awesome. Jeremy, you were doing some investigating here with regards to it. What have you found with the YouTube channel?
Yeah, well, I mean, they've been uploading a lot of recent shows, the Robots in the Skies, Cyberverse.
2015, not 2001.
Yeah, the one that the rights aren't all screwed up. Cyberverse, they have like, they've been doing Transformers Prime. They have like 30 Transformer Prime episodes up here. Um, a lot of these things are kind of promos, but then they've been doing a lot of full episodes. So Transformers Prime, a bunch of them, and then Beast Wars, which is what they just started putting out, which with Rise of the Beast, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So they have the first 3 episodes there. But I'm just really impressed. I mean, here's a bunch of G1 episodes. They're I wish that they would organize this a little bit better. It's kind of a mess, but um, and looks like they've uploaded like Transformers Prime in 3 or 4 different playlists. But check it out. In particular, the Beast Wars, which is what we're drawn to this from. It doesn't look that bad if you're not Daryl and just can't stand the original, CGI stuff. I mean, the quality of the upload looks really good to me. I mean, what I think the best quality we ever got was the DVD releases, and this is on par with that. So they used a really good quality source, and I'm very happy that they're putting it up there. I think Beast Wars is such a great series, and I am just happy that anyone can watch it. I mean, we know that they're all on Tubi TV as well, but I think Daryl, you were able to watch this in Canada, so not necessarily region locked for some of these at least.
That's right. Yeah, I am currently able to see all of this stuff, just without using a VPN or anything like that. So, yeah, if you're, um, I don't know, I haven't checked any other, like through my VPN. I haven't checked any other countries or anything like that. So, um, yeah, as far as Canada and the US goes, it's open. So,
Yeah, I mean, if you look at these, they all say full episode for the um, stuff that they've uploaded. That is just a complete episode, but they do have a ton of just short clips as well.
right on. Cool. And for the next up, we have got some information on officially licensed Transformers VHS inspired posters and art prints. Now, these are kind of neat. They basically took the old style of the VHS slipcase that we all know because we all had those blank tapes that you'd buy from the grocery store or the variety store, and you'd use them to tape all your Transformers episodes on them. But they made these kind of posters to look like those slipcases, but there's a little bit of transforminess going on with them, and they've got some graphics on them and some colored decals, and they all look a little bit more transformery than you'd kind of expect. But they all kind of have that same feel, the old slip cases. So these are pretty cool. And again, Jeremy, you had a comment about these with regards to the history of the brand.
Yeah, I mean, I think this does look neat, and it does look like one side is kind of aged looking and the other is more clean. But I I do like this idea. But then I got to thinking, why why have we never seen any kind of re-release of the FHE box art? Like, those tapes in my mind are so iconic for the time. They were kind of comic art. I have a couple that from a couple of years ago the TF Wiki put up, and
Mhm.
I would love to see posters of some of this art. And they actually tagged. They were done by Steve Vance and Bill Black, which nice to see. Even on the bottom here of the thing, they're credited on the box, so that's
Cool.
great to see. But I would love to see prints of this. I don't know who would own the copyright at this point of that, but you're gonna do VHS stuff. I don't know, just I thought these were iconic. I remember like before the show we were talking about going to Blockbuster and stuff as when we were younger, and I would just always make a beeline to see, what Transformer tapes were there to rent, and I probably watched Heavy Metal War on an FHE tape that I got from Blockbuster just, 20, 30 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these did a really great job of making you excited about getting this video and watching it, because like you said, they had like mini comics on the back of the box, where it's like it gives you like a little clip of the episode just rendered as like a, like a little like 3 or 4 panel comic strip, and captures just a core piece of the episode. And yeah, it's really, I mean, it's not, I mean, I can't remember any other like kids show having something that detailed in their VHS box art.
Yeah, well, I mean,
There probably is, but I
GI
don't
Joe
remember.
had the same, but it was also the same people doing it.
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah.
I do love it. This
Yeah.
had that thing that we were all terrified of as kids, quicksand, as the MacGuffin there. We were all worried that was going to come into play in our lives at some point.
I mean, just ask Artax. You can't. You can't ask Artax. I actually have a couple of FHE tapes. Can't remember which ones I have, but they're back there somewhere. Yeah, they look great, and I agree with you. These tape, the art on these should be reprinted somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the stuff, the new ones, they look good. I mean, I am nostalgic for even the classic VHS looks, but I just, that got me thinking back to the FHE art, and
Mm-hmm.
I really wish that they would find some way to reuse that.
Right on. Next up, Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom is now available for digital purchase. So if you miss it and have not been able to watch it, that is, Kingdom was season 3.
Canceled your Netflix.
Right. And don't have any other way of watching it. You can now buy digital copies of the complete 3rd season of the War for Cybertron series, and that is 6 full episodes, and it's on Vudu, iTunes, or Amazon Video.
What's the price there?
Vudu has standard def at $12, HD at $15.
Cool.
I'm imagining iTunes, and
it should all be the same.
iTunes just has it for $15. They don't offer standard def, because who watches standard def? Amazon is the same prices, looks like.
It's on sale.
Oh, Amazon's on sale for $12.74.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah, which this will now complete the War for Cybertron series being available digitally now, so it's done. And lastly, we have Transformers Earthspark Ready to Read book series. There are a couple, more than a couple. There are 6 new books that are coming out, and they are going to be in the Earthspark timeline. They are going to feature some of the characters. We've got books titled Optimus Prime and Megatron's Racetrack Recon, The Terrans Cook Up Some Mischief, It's Optimus Prime Time, Transformers Earthspark, the official guidebook. That sounds like a fun read. The Meet Twitch and Thrash.
Didn't you like to thumb through the encyclopedia when you were a kid?
Sure. And the last one, The Spark That Started It All. So
that's based off of the first 2 episodes.
Is it?
That's what it says for The Spark That Started It All.
Oh, just the last one. Yeah. Okay, yes. Right. So these are all based off of the first season here. They are going to put some adventures in the Earthspark universe with a couple of the characters here. And then you also have the opportunity to buy an official guidebook, which will guide you through the universe of characters and stuff. It's yeah, sure, fun. It's not a fun I can't imagine it's a fun read for kids in that age bracket, but whatever, who knows?
It's probably got pretty pictures of all the characters.
Yeah.
Like, like it's probably what it's there for.
Pretty pictures. Yep. But yeah,
But
very
also,
cool.
Earthspark is dropping new episodes today.
That's right. So we are going to start reviewing those very soon. It's a good thing that I've watched all 10 episodes of the previous set.
Yeah, it's good that you did that before our review last week.
Yes.
I hope we get some Transformers comics soon. I mean, I just had to reference the intro again. Like it's been IDW wrapped things up in December. We got the announcement that they were wrapping things up back in like March of last year.
Well, no, we first got word about the license expiring in 2021.
Oh, okay. So it's been a while.
So yeah, it's been over a year.
They've had time to announce a new partner, and they have not. So I don't know. I hope we get.
I have seen a thread on Twitter with some of the previous like artists and basically confirming that they don't know anything and they're not involved in anything at the moment. So whatever is announced will likely have new creative teams, be completely new, which I mean, that's fine. We kind of expected that.
It's what IDW did when they first got it from, after Dreamwave.
Yeah.
But they did hire Dreamwave artists to work
eventually.
Yeah.
Not right away.
I mean, they started with EJ Sue.
Yeah. EJ Sue, and I forget who did colors on that first miniseries. But Josh Burcham came in pretty quickly to do colors for IDW.
Yep, pretty quickly.
So. And Don Figueroa did that second miniseries. The one with the Thunderwing. What was it?
Stormbreaker?
Yeah.
Stormbringer, not Breaker, Bringer.
Oh.
You get half credit.
I'll take
so
it.
that, yeah, and Don Figueroa he did get his start at Dreamwave, so anyway, the point is we don't have any Transformers comics to talk about yet, and we're still waiting, but oh well. And that we don't still even have a room. Like, I mean, the rumor for a while has been Skybound is the one getting the license, but we have no indication or hints or news about that. So
yeah.
All right. Let's move on to convention news.
All right. Just a couple things here. First, for TF Nation, the archivist of the Transformers fandom, Jim Sorensen, has been announced as a guest, and he has done so many things. They're all up here on the screen, but things like the Allspark Almanac, the Legacy, the Art of Transformers Packaging, just so many of these books where he goes and collects all these artifacts and publishes them so everyone can see. So it's great to see him make his way back out there. This will be August 11th through 13th in Birmingham, UK. And then we also have this weekend is Emerald City Comic Con. And I just want to highlight two of the I guess the only Transformer people that were on the guest page, but our friends Andrew Lee Griffith and Livia Ramondelli are both going to be there. They will be, selling their stuff. I'm not sure if they have commissions still open, but you can check their social media for that. Andrew looks very kind of angry in that picture that they use. Andrew's
He's a great guy.
He's a nice guy. And then Olivia is thinking pensively about that picture of Andrew. Olivia has the Killbot as well as the Transformer stuff, but check them out. They're both great guys. If they're still doing commissions, get a commission. If not, buy some of their prints. And that is everything we got for convention news.
All right, let's finish up the show with a little bit of feedback. All right, so we got an interesting response on our last week's alt mode episode, the YouTube video for the alt mode episode. We had one of our listeners / watchers give us a live tweeting, commenting on the video as they watched it. So thank you to Twinkle Unseen for your extensive commentary on last week's episode and giving us time codes even throughout the whole show. So I'm not going to go through all their comments because there's a lot, but pretty interesting. Although one thing I wanted to mention here, they mention the first fight scene in the first in episode 9 of Earthspark that we reviewed. I say I'm surprised the fantastic action scene from part 1 wasn't mentioned. I adored seeing the battle between the Seekers and Optimus and Megatron from the perspective of humans. It really accentuated the huge size of these bots and the feeling of helplessness you get from seeing them cause destruction all around you. The blend of 2D and 3D will always look stunning to me, and Megatron using his helicopter mode to rescue Optimus was one of the most badass scenes I've ever seen in a franchise, and I love it when the characters switch between alt modes to use their advantage in battle. So cool. And I also they were very excited about Megatron being daddy to Twitch. You had Megatron helicopter to little baby drone Twitch. They're all caps. The scene where he saved Twitch, covers her protectively under his wing, and calls her little bird ruined me. Twitch really out here collecting fathers like they're Infinity Stones. First Alex, then Wheeljack, and now Megatron. One of the cutest scenes ever. I hope we see more of Daddy Megs with the Terran kids in future episodes. Totally agree.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the Megatron in Earthrise.
Yep. And Twinkle Unseen was very amused at Daryl's whole performance in this episode. It likened it to you, going to your English lecture in college, but having not read any of the books and trying to give your thoughts and analysis. reading the synopsis quickly before class. And Daryl having just you are eye mouth eye emoji through the whole video, just staring blankly because you can't say anything lest you'll be found out that you didn't do the homework.
I mean, he admitted at the beginning.
That's right.
That's true.
I mean, their thoughts about how I likely got through, college is pretty accurate. I
don't think they were implying that you did that, but they said they did that themselves. So I mean, it's not just you, Daryl.
I mean, whatever works, right? You can see I'm doing okay for myself. I have a room full of toys. Either that or I married well.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
That's right. Probably more column B.
All right. Well, thank you, Twinkle Unseen, for that commentary. we hope to entertain you more in the future when we do more Earthspark reviews. Hopefully the next review we do, Daryl will have watched the episode. I will make sure to remind him to watch it the next time. I didn't do my due diligence and put it in the Discord chat. Instead, I thought I could put it in the show notes and he would remember and send an email and he would see it, but that was not enough. So
Nope.
That's on me. My bad.
Terrible. Horrible leader.
Am I the leader?
Probably.
All right. I think that takes us to the end of this episode of Transmissions Alt Mode. So yeah, it's a light week. We don't have anything to review. So you know,
it'd be great if comics.
It would be nice. I mean, I guess we do have old comics we can go back to. Like we've got Dreamwave and Marvel comics. I mean, we've got some we could go back. We could do some classic reviews, put those back in the mix. Maybe we'll think about that.
We should do some Devil's Due. Just some off the wall stuff.
Yeah. Transformers versus G.I. Joe.
What the hell?
Do some of the fun
Why not?
comics.
It's garbage.
We can probably make 2 or 3 episodes out of the Rise of the Beast when it comes out.
That's still a couple months away, though. So
I know.
We got a lot of episodes to get to take care of before then. All right. That takes us to the end of this episode of Transmissions Alt Mode. Again, don't forget to use our code with our Toy Hacks, our friends at toyhacks.com. Use our code TM1234 to get 15% off your total order at toyhacks.com. And, use it early and often, as many times as you like, for as many orders as you like, because it's going to be there for a little while. And that helps out the show, and it helps you out getting the discount, and it helps Toy Hacks because they get more business. So it's a win-win-win. And of course, we give a shout out at the end of every episode to our Masterpiece Donatrons. Thank you to those folks who continue to support the podcast at our highest level on Patreon. That's why we give you a shout out in every episode. So thank you once again to John 4X11Good and Demon Tech 82. You guys rock, and we really appreciate the support. So that's it, everyone. Thanks again for watching and listening, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Transmissions. If you'd like to join the conversation, travel to our Discord channel at transmissionspodcast.com/Discord. Want some cool transmission swag? Feast your eyes on our transmissions gear at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. If you'd like to support our podcast, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support or tell your friends about our show. We'll see you next time.